Hello and welcome to Quick Charge by Electrek, keeping you in the fast track with daily EV and green energy news. I'm Mikey G, and it's Tuesday, December 12th. Tesla CEO Elon Musk wrote a personable email to employees about Tesla's strong demand and pushes them to capitalize on it. As we previously reported, Tesla is currently in the middle of its end-of-year delivery push as it aims to deliver a record number of vehicles this quarter to achieve 500,000 deliveries this year. The automaker needs to deliver over 181,000 vehicles this quarter in order to make that happen. That's more than 40,000 over their previous record. In a new email to employees, Musk said, quote, "We are fortunate to have a high-class problem of demand being quite a bit higher than production this quarter. To ensure that we have the best possible outcome and earn the trust of the customers and investors who have placed their faith and hard-earned money with us, we need to increase production for the remainder of this quarter as much as possible. I would only send this note if it really mattered. Super appreciated, Elon. By the way, send me a note directly if you see ways to improve output and feel that your voice is not being heard." Tesla is expanding its in-house autopilot and full self-driving testing to Phoenix, Arizona, which is already a hub for self-driving tests. Tesla has been posting their mileage and reports to the state of California, as per regulation, but there has been a suspicious lack of public information on that front, primarily because testing has expanded outside of the state. And now Tesla has posted a new job listing that mentioned the new hire would be testing autonomous vehicles. They also said that the role is based in Phoenix, and the new hire might have to travel to domestic and international destinations and test vehicles on public roads, test tracks, and proving grounds. Phoenix has become a hub for autonomous vehicle testing. Most notably, Waymo is running the first version of its autonomous ride-hailing service there. This episode of Quick Charge Podcast is brought to you by Electrify America, the nation's largest coast-to-coast charging station network for electric vehicles. No matter where you're heading, they have chargers nearby. And at charging speeds up to 350 kilowatts for capable electric vehicles, they'll help you get there fast. Find out what they're up to at electrifyamerica.com. That's electrifyamerica.com. Electrify America. Hello, freedom. A new report suggests that Toyota is going to unveil an electric car with a new solid-state battery that enables 10-minute fast charging capacity next year. Toyota started working on solid-state batteries back in 2017, with plans to commercialize the batteries inside electric vehicles in the early 2020s. And now Nikkei Asia reports, quote, "The technology is a potential cure-all for the drawbacks facing electric vehicles that run on conventional lithium-ion batteries, including the relatively short distance traveled on a single charge, as well as charging times. Toyota plans to be the first company to sell an electric vehicle equipped with solid-state battery in the early 2020s. The world's largest automaker will unveil a prototype next year." Now, the report claims that the new battery will enable 310 miles of range and charge in just 10 minutes. This is quite exciting news, considering that Toyota has yet to release an all-electric car outside of a compliance car made for the Chinese market. Volkswagen has unveiled a new 22-kilowatt bidirectional charging station for electric cars that sort of closes a gap between Level 2 and Level 3. Typically, we refer to charging electric vehicles with 3 different levels. Level 1, or trickle charging, consists of plugging it into a 120-volt regular wall outlet. Level 2 consists of charging on a 240-volt outlet. And Level 3, which is a DC fast charger, usually consisting of a commercial station. A few companies have been exploring some offerings between Level 2 and 3, sort of like a smaller, less powerful DC charger. That's exactly what Volkswagen has unveiled today, the DC wall box. There's about twice as fast as a Level 2 charger and require a DC power supply. Volkswagen is deploying 20 of these in different sites across Germany in order to test them out. The automaker also said that the device is bidirectional, meaning that it could enable vehicle-to-grid functionality in electric vehicles. Hyundai is teasing the launch of the Ioniq 5, the first new electric vehicle for Hyundai's sub-brand. They also revealed that it will have bidirectional charging and a bit more. This is not to be confused with the current Hyundai Ioniq car, which is offered in 3 different powertrains, including an all-electric version. Hyundai says that the new brand, called Ioniq, is going to feature next-generation all-electric vehicles and represents its effort to become one of the world's top EV manufacturers. It'll start with the launch of the Ioniq 5, a mid-size CUV, in early 2021. While the teaser doesn't give us much information by itself, Hyundai did say that it will have vehicle-to-load bidirectional charging, perhaps meaning that it will have a large battery pack to match. And in Electrek's Green Energy Brief, Future Earth's Global Carbon Project released this year's Global Carbon Budget, which comes ahead of the 5th anniversary of the Paris Agreement. The worldwide COVID-19 lockdowns caused global emissions to drop by around 2.4 billion tons in 2020, or 7% lower than 2019, which is quite unprecedented. Transport emissions make up the largest share of the global decrease. Those from surface transport, such as cars, fell by around half during the peak of lockdown. By December of 2020, emissions from road transport and aviation were still below their 2019 levels by approximately 10% and 40% respectively, due to continuing restrictions. Amazon has announced that it has invested an additional 3.4 gigawatts of green energy and declared that they are now the largest corporate purchaser of renewables in the world. The addition of 26 new utility-scale wind and solar projects in Australia, France, Germany, Italy, South Africa, Sweden, the UK, and the US bring Amazon's total number of green projects to 127. One of Europe's largest vertical farms is up and running in a warehouse near Copenhagen, and it's powered by wind. Vertical farms, which can be found all over the world, use LED lights and carefully controlled indoor environments to grow produce with much less water, space, and fertilizer than traditional uses. The 7,000 square meter warehouse in Trostrup area houses crops of salads and herbs growing on shelves that are 14 stories high. Robots on wheels deliver aluminum trays of seeds to growing shelves, and around 200 tons of produce will be harvested in the first quarter of 2021. Thanks for watching Quick Charge by Electrek. We also have an audio version on your favorite podcast player. I'm Mikey G, and I hope you have a great day.